coming to you with something exciting. Hold on. Dance party. This is it. Eye primer. Love it. I have lots of uses for it. Stay tuned and watch and I will show it to you. I'm gonna go have a dance party now. Oh my goodness, I get so distracted. I promised y'all a video about my new favorite product, and this is how I keep my little lines under my eyes from looking liney, right? You know what I mean. They get really liney because I'm old. I mean, I'm getting older. I'm 41 and my lines are getting deeper. So when I was doing my eyeshadow the other day, I always use the eye primer. So I put the eye primer on, I let it dry. It kind of filled in all the little creases, and I have actually like extra creases up here, so I thought to myself, you should try this under your eyes. And I did, and I loved it. So I'm going to show y'all what exactly I did. This brush is called the Cream Shadow Brush, and I put a little on here, and I kind of just pat it all over my under eye area. Pat it into those little creases. I go all the way down here. It doesn't really matter because it's going to dry clear. So no worries. So pat that on real good and let it dry. And then we'll come back and finish it off with concealer. Okay. I didn't even have my light on, so how could you even see? I think I need more coffee. Anywhoosie, so I just patted that all over underneath my under eyes. I also did it up here, my entire lid. I'm gonna let that completely dry, and then I'll be right back. Okay, now that that is dry, you can go ahead and put on your concealer, but just, I'm gonna see if we can get a little bit closer so you can tell. I don't know if you can really see. So it's filled in a lot of those lines, and where it's filled in the lines, it's a little bit lighter, okay? And you can definitely tell on like my lids. Okay, so here, I definitely have a major crease right here. So that filled it in right there. And on this side I have two major creases. So now that those are filled in and they're dry, I can put on my my eyeshadow, and it's going to go on nice and smooth and it's not going to crease. The same thing with the under eyes. Now it's going to go on nice and smooth and it's not going to fill in those creases because they're already filled in. So I will do that and I will be back with a finished product. Or maybe you want to watch, I don't know. I'm going to use satin concealer, which is basically the same color that I use for my foundation. And I put an itty bitty, I mean you can't even see it, it's so tiny. Okay, it's right at the tip of there. Can you see that? And that might be too much. We'll find out. So I'm going to start on my inner corner, and then I'm going to work it out. And then I'm going to work it down. So it's more of a V shape, triangle. And now that that's on, I'm going to use my finger and I'm just going to kind of pat it on. It's going to spread it around and warm it up and make it look flawless. Okay. Okay, I put a little bit on that scar on my nose. You can see how it's a little bit dry there. You can see where it is, but it filled it in. It's like a filler. And now I'm just going to put a little bit of concealer right over the top of that, just a tiny amount. It's like a pin drop, you can't even, oh, it's tiny. So I'm going to put it over the top of it, and then I'm going to just kind of move it around, spread it around with my finger. And it's still there, but it's not nearly as noticeable.